Hello guys, welcome to your market report for Wednesday, March 14th, 2018. We're going to get right into it. We're going to start the charts right here. And now take a look. Here's the Dow Jones Industrial Average this morning, 25,038. It's only up marginally, up 31 points. So far, it's been following what I thought it would do all along. Until sometime in the middle of April. I'm still sticking by my the crash that I believe is coming in April, even though they had a very good sale of their bonds. Don't know why they had such a good sale of their bonds. I would think that these toxic assets would be garbage that nobody would want. But maybe they're buying themselves, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. If they are buying themselves, time will show this up that's what they're doing. And, of course, that's going to cause tremendous problems. Now, the Sweet Light Crude is 60.75 cents. It's up just marginally, up just very slightly. So oil's only up slightly. It's been down on the overall for the last 5 days. You can see it descending downward. Now we're going to take a look at the silver price this morning. Silver price is right in the middle of her range that she's been running in lately, and 16.54. It's down 2 cents. You can see the green line right in the middle of the range for silver. Now, what we have here with cryptocurrencies, we've got Bitstamp here, and this is the only biggest thing we have to really report this morning, is cryptocurrencies are down right now. If we focus in, we can see that several big red candles we've had in the past little while, and that's put us down to 80, 86, and 90. It's been as low as 85.95 this morning. It's similar to the low we had here back when it was 83.66. So we really haven't made much gains over the past, from the 83.66 to what we have now over the past several days. We had a few times it went up a little bit. One of the highs was around almost $10,000. Now let's take a look at the cryptocurrency market capitalizations. $352 billion, and most everything is in the red today. 166 for Litecoin. I'm going to tell you what, that looks good to me. That really looks good. There's a price point. I think it would be a smart idea if I were to get a couple Litecoins at those prices, 166 bucks. I sold a couple at 300 when they were at 357, I think it was, or 350. I sold a few, and this would be a good time to buy them back today, and at 166. Because I don't like what the Fed's doing right now. I think there's a possibility that they're monetizing the debt. Cryptocurrencies, if we don't go into some sort of a deflationary event, and we don't have a stock market crash, the stock market could just take off to infinity if we go into a hyperinflation. This is just the way it is, you know, and a hyperinflationary depression, what's called a crack-up boom. Ultimately, that's where we're going. No matter which way we go, if the Fed tightens and really does tighten and doesn't lie to us and they really tighten, then we're going to have a depression. And then, after the depression, the Fed is going to loosen monetary policy, and we're going to have a hyperinflationary crack-up boom. And if we go this other route, if they're monetizing the debt, we're still going to have a crack up boom. So either way we go, we're going to have a crack up boom, and we're going to have a hyperinflationary depression. Either way we go, that's the direction we're headed in. So it doesn't really matter what the Fed does at this point. Either way they do, we're gonna have a hyperinflationary depression. It's all about the timing, though, at this point. And so cryptocurrencies are going to be a benefactor of a hyperinflationary depression. But so is gold and silver. Gold and silver is at a certain point, they're not going to be able to suppress it anymore at a certain point. When a hyperinflationary depression hits, gold and silver is going to go nuts in price, you know. And they might actually catch up to the cryptocurrencies at a certain point. But the cryptocurrencies will be, it's like two cars going down the freeway. The cryptocurrency, during a hyperinflationary depression, the cryptocurrency will be going down the freeway at 80 miles an hour, and gold and silver will be passing it at 100 miles an hour. This is the sort of thing we're talking about here, you know. Okay, bonds and rates. We got a mixed bag. The long bonds, the 10-year and the 30-year are the yields are down a little bit today, but on the shorter end, we got like the 5-year and 2-year and 3-month are up just a little bit. It's really a mixed bag. So let's just say the bonds are not going really anywhere too much today. Not much movement today in the bonds. Dollar index, 89.86 today. The dollar is trying to creep back up to 90 again this afternoon. You can see it right here. Let me just take a look. So we got this creep up. It's just began. Let me just take a look again at silver. No, it's holding its own. So, okay. Now, there's something I got to report right here. What we got going on. We got a massive X-class solar flare that's heading at the Earth. And it says that it could knock out lights even. It could knock out power in certain places. It could knock out satellites. It could knock out the internet in certain places. Evidently, it's going to be at its worst on around the 15th of March, Thursday. It's coming. It's going to hit the Earth. It's going to slam into the Earth. It's a massive X-class solar flare. A solar storm caused by an X-class solar flare is facing directly toward Earth. It's likely to hit tomorrow. The blunt of the activity will be in the higher altitudes. Auroras, it'll generate auroras. It could result in the northern lights as far south as Michigan and Maine, as well as parts of Scotland and Northern Ireland. So prepare for this. If your lights start to flicker in your house, then you know that the solar flare is actually hitting. If you're on your cell phone and your cell phone goes dead, you know the solar flare is hitting. It could possibly disrupt power and everything. This thing's coming, and we'll just have to wait until it's over and hold our breath and see if it does any major damage anywhere to power poles or anything like that. So listen, thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next report. Bye-bye.